Welcome back to the Christy Crafts channel. Today we're going to make this cute Easter card. It's that time of year, spring, Easter. We're going to be using the Excellent Eggs set, which is retired. So you guys could swap out. I just used this little rabbit right here because I thought he was so precious. But you could swap out any little rabbit or Easter icon that you have and use an Easter sentiment. Also, this could not be Easter. You could use birthday icons and make these three little things, a cake or a birthday hat or whatever the case may be. But we're going to be using the Lovely Garden DSP. So I'll show you the products in that, the Thankful Garden bundle and the Lovely Garden DSP set in just a minute. But that's the products that we're going to feature this week making this cute card. So let's get started. This week's projects use the Thankful Garden bundle and the Lovely Garden DSP. So I'm going to go through quickly what's in the bundle. It includes the polymer stamps, which has this hydrangea, which you guys know is my favorite flower. This flower, and then some nice friendship or with love sentiments. It includes stamps, and these are good size stamps. Yeah, okay. And then it includes the dies, which cut out the whole images, and then some just pieces of the images, and then has some greenery dies. And then this stamp set also, or the bundle also includes the masking dies, which these are always fun to play with. You can either stamp your whole image in black or another color, and then go over with the mask to create some really cute, fun patterns and color techniques. Really show off your final image. Of course, they're numbered, show you which ones to do first. That's 1, and then 2, and then 3, and these are the flowers, and then 4 and 5 are the leaves. So you can use either the same color with each layer getting a little bit darker, or you can mix and match colors. Really fun to play with those. Okay. And then the designer series paper includes this image, this floral, and it includes this floral, this yellow roses it looks like. Okay. And this, I think these are maybe poppies. I'm not sure what kind of flower that is. And blue and green, and then this green. And then this floral. And I didn't check the die. I may cut this out, but it kind of overlaps. So if you cut it out, you're gonna get partials on the pattern. So I'm not sure how well that would work. So, and then this green and yellow pattern. Okay, and then the backs are, there's some black, really cool black and whites. That stripe, plaid, the polka dots, the leaves, and then there's 2 colored with green and pink. So there you have it. Okay, to get started, we will need the Excellent Eggs stamp set. This is from last year, but I just love this little rabbit, and this is going to be perfect for the card we're going to make using the Lovely Garden Designer Series paper. So we'll need that. We will need a card base. My card base, as always, is A6 size, which is 6 by 4.5. And we are going landscape with this one. To that, we're going to add a mat of fresh freesia, which is cut at 5 7/8 by 4 3/8. Just want to leave a very thin white around there. And on top of that, we're going to add a piece of this floral DSP, which has the fresh freesia in it, in blues and greens, and it is 575 by 425. And in the middle here, we're going to add a smaller piece of white, a white mat, which is 4.5 by 3. And on top of that, we're going to add a another piece of the DSP in the freesia color, which is 425 by 375. And we're going to stamp our little bunnies and our sentiment on white. Add those. We're going to see if we want to use some embellishments. I've got these out because they pull in those colors. And to color our bunny rabbits, we're going to use watercolor pencils in Fresh Freesia, Flirty Flamingo, Balmy Blue, and then we're going to use a blender pen afterwards to smooth that color. I'll show y'all what that does when you use the blender pen on color pencils. It's really cool. And we've got our Memento Black ink for our sentiment and our bunnies. So let's get started. So the first thing that I'm going to do is glue my mat and DSP to my card base. Make sure I've got my opening right. Okay. And get a little glue around. And we're just going to center that right on the card base. It leaves just a very thin white all the way around. And a little tip, you guys, see how maybe when I cut my card base off, I was off just a little bit. See how that's kind of even around here, but this side is a little thicker. I'm going to run that through my trimmer, just slice that down. Just shave that right off. Now see, it's even. All right. And then we're going to add our floral DSP piece right on top. Again, this is 575 by 425. Okay. All right. Now. Okay. Now, let's do some stamping. So, I've got a piece of just plain white cardstock. And I'm going to use this little bunny and the Happy Easter sentiment. So, first we'll do our bunnies. And using black ink, and I want 3. There we go. And while we're stamping, we'll go ahead and do our sentiment. Right. Okay. That's all the stamping for this project. Okay. All right, now, like I said, I'm going to use watercolor pencils and Fresh Freesia, Balmy Blue, and Flirty Flamingo. That will coordinate with the colors we've got in our DSP. So we'll just color those in. And the thing with colored pencils is the color can be as light or as dark as you want, depending on how much you color, how much you add, how hard you press. So with this being Easter, I don't want them very dark. I want them kind of pastel. Okay. All right, there's my Balmy Blue. This is Fresh Freesia. Okay, and Flirty Flamingo. Okay, and then blender pen just has like it has some kind of liquid inside there. It comes with 2 brush tips, and it just clears up like you've seen. You see where I have used that with some green before, but it won't come off green. See, it just comes out clear. So I'm going to go over my blue, and I don't know if you can see, it just kind of smooths it out. Okay. Okay, and then after you're done, you just kind of mark a little bit on your paper to get the color off. But see how the pink there, you can kind of see the brush strokes a little bit. I don't know if you can see it on camera or not, but maybe. Okay, so now I'm going to go over it with my blender. And now, see how it just kind of makes it a little smoother and enhances the color? Okay. Now for the pink Flirty Flamingo. There we go. So now we've got a Flirty Flamingo bunny, a Fresh Freesia, and a Balmy Blue. And see how those just really kind of go with that color scheme. Okay, so now let me grab the little bunny die. And I'm gonna cut these off. I'm gonna cut these off camera. So give me just a second. And I only have 1 and 3 bunnies, so it may take just a minute. Okay. Well, I might can pull this over here where y'all can see. Zoom out. Okay. There's our blue bunny. Okay, there's our fresh freesia bunny. And one more. One more little flirty flamingo bunny. All right. There's our flirty flamingo bunny. Okay, get that back out. And come back in. Okay, so there's our flirty flamingo bunnies. Okay, and this I'm just going to trim down. So give me just 1 second. Okay. And I'm going to take my scissors. There we go. Now, let's put it all together. So, I have some dimensionals. Okay, so I'm going to glue this piece of DSP onto the white. And again, the white is 4.5 by 3, and the DSP is 425 by 375. Okay. I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna lay this out just to make sure it's all gonna be just like I was expecting. That's going to be our finished look there. Isn't that cute? Okay. But I'm going to pop this middle panel up on dimensionals a little bit. Give it a little bit of depth. Okay. And center that. that look centered. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to glue the sentiment, the Happy Easter, here. Okay, and then I'm going to put my little bunnies on dimensionals too. Okay. Now, you guys don't waste the edges of your dimensional sheets. Cut them. Use it. Sometimes the odd shapes are just perfect. There we go. Now, I want them like that. I want the blue in the middle. So I want the blue in the middle, so I'm going to do him first and work off the other and distance the other two. So we'll put him right there. Okay. Here. Now we have a cute little Happy Easter card. Okay, I think I will add a couple of sparklies. And there you have it. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. It's a small click, but it means a lot for the channel. And if you want to see more awesome crafty content, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell. That way you'll never miss out on my latest uploads. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy crafting!